Hello, and welcome to, or back to as the case may be, Winter Wind Productions. I'm going to call this video Bad Guitar Techs Update Number 1. Now, I said at the end of the last video I'd have an update in about a week. That, of course, would be, the turnaround time roughly that I was expecting for the work to be done. And, well, I've got an update the next day, although I haven't posted the first video yet, so 2 videos today. So what now I have had, since all this started back in April, May, and then, through the summer, June and July, while I was getting feedback from the techs at the other store and so on and so forth. Suffice it to say, I've had several conversations with the one Long and McQuade manager. Good conversations, positive, friendly, professional conversations, I think. And so he said, yeah, let me know when you're bringing it out. I'll grab the tech, and the 3 of us we'll talk about everything. We'll figure out what needs to be done, how it needs to be done. And so it's great, good service, and I've never had a problem with the Long and McQuade manager. I'm actually going to do another video one of these days called My Love-Hate Relationship with Long and McQuade. They are well, they can be interesting to deal with. I find the managers are often great, and some of the staff leave a little or a lot to be desired. But anyhow, moving on. So I take my Hofner in. As you can see, it's not there. And the manager goes and gets the tech, and the tech comes out. And he takes a look at it, and he looks down the neck, and he says, "Oh yeah, I can hear the buzzing." And he's like, "Oh well, yeah, this just needs a setup. I'll straighten the neck and raise the action and da da da." And I'm thinking to myself, and I held my tongue. I've paid my dues in sales and customer service. I've been a sales and service manager for far too many years, and I'm biting my tongue here. But I'm thinking, like, do I look like I just fell off the turnip truck? Do you really think a setup is the problem here? But he's like, "Oh yeah, it just needs a good setup. I'll go up to the front till and start checking you in, because they give you a receipt, they log serial number, etc., when you bring anything in for service." And so he heads up there. I do not follow him. I stay and I talk to the manager, and it's like, I hope there's going to be a little more done here than just that. And the manager even looks at me, he's like, "I'm not a tech, but won't straightening the neck, just create more buzz? Aren't you supposed to have relief?" And I was like, "Yeah, exactly." So after a couple minutes, the tech comes wandering back to the back of the store where the 3 of us had been talking. And I was like, it's more than just a setup here. I've been doing my own setups for many years. And as I've said, and as I told them, while the 3 of us were talking, needs more than just a setup. Fret rocker goes clickety-clack, clickety-clack. So he takes another look at it. It's like, "Oh, yeah, I can see some of the frets are a little high and they're not all level. And yeah, I'll, do this. I'll address the frets, level the frets, etc., etc." But in and of itself did not instill me with confidence. What leads me to believe or hope that it'll be done right this time. I can be insistent when I need to be. And I'm actually glad that even the manager himself said, "I'm not a tech, but, I don't think that's going to solve it either." So that is the update number 1. I guess we will see what happens when I pick the bass up next week. Fingers crossed. One other nice thing about Long and McQuade, which is incredibly surprising, it is one of the positives. There's always good and bad dealing with any company. One of the nice things about them, though, is their entire top tier, the president, the vice president, the Longs of the Long and McQuade family are fully accessible. Their contact information is available right on the website. So if you have an issue, if you need to escalate it all the way to the very top, that's an option. It's not an option I want to take. I'm really hoping after having a good talk, and I'd say I was in there, the manager and I, mostly in the tech for maybe, a third of it. I was in there for about 45 minutes. We were having a good talk and a good back and forth. So I'm really hoping, like I said, fingers crossed, it'll be done right this time. Otherwise, I will not be a happy camper. Anyhow, that's update number 1. Thanks for watching, and take care. Peace. Why do I keep doing peace now? It's my thing. I think I've been following Ringo Starr too long on Twitter. Take care. Thanks for watching. Peace.